Hi there. Today we're in India, specifically Mumbai, and we are going to take a ferry out to Elephanta Caves, which are on Elephanta Island. They're a collection of about 1,500-year-old statues carved into the bedrock. We bought our tickets from the town just outside the Colaba security check, and we're walking across past the Gateway of India and the Taj Hotel and down to the ferry loading ramp. All this activity can be a little disconcerting if you're not used to it. Lots of crowds, lots of hustle and bustle, but everything's pretty good-natured and, not a major cause of concern. I do need to mention that since we made this video, there was a major incident on Mumbai Harbour where a Indian Navy boat under trial collided with one of these ferries, and the major loss of life, 15 people, and the procedures have changed. Apparently now you need to wear a life jacket when you're on the ferry, so your experience will definitely have changed here. So a little bit of fun there getting on, but everyone gets a seat, and these boats leave continuously, like every couple of minutes, and the tickets all seem to be valid on all the boats, so you just buy a ticket and jump on board. By the way, this landing was where the attackers came in 2008 and occupied that Taj Hotel and other places that you can see there. Leopold Cafe was another place that was attacked.
Bye bye, Taj.
Anyway, we're all aboard and off to Elephanta Caves. The trip out to Elephanta Caves is going to take us a little over an hour, and we're going to be going through a very industrial harbour. It's one of the busiest harbours in the world, and the small ships that offload from the big ships, there's hundreds of them, as you'll see. Unfortunately, the air quality is absolutely appalling. And this is one of the world's largest cities. It's big, somewhere between 20 and 30 million people, and you can barely see Mumbai after about a kilometre or two out to sea. But the ship life is definitely interesting. So there are ships from all over the world. This one's registered in Moroni. I know where Moroni is, but if you know it, put it in the comments below. This really is a busy harbour, from marine police patrols to tenders to other ferry boats that go out to the islands. This one has been running parallel to us the whole way and probably left within a minute or two of us. After about 70 minutes we can see the jetty at Elephanta Island. There are some boats coming back, but you can see, and this is mid-morning, you can see they're very, very empty on the way back, just going to pick up more people, and it's all one-way traffic. If you have any common sense, you'll take a very early trip out there and leave mid-afternoon coming back. So it's time to disembark, and things look a little slippery. If you do have mobility challenges, I wouldn't do this trip on one of these ferries. You might be able to take a private tour or something to get out here, but don't use these boats. This is that other boat that was running parallel to us the entire way out, and you can see that there's a little bit of a procedure to get off. gets a little crowded here, but nowhere did I feel unsafe or under any sort of threat. Didn't seem to be any pickpockets hanging around or anything, so all's good. After disembarking, there's a walk to the entrance to the caves, or there's a little model railway. We're going to walk. It's very hot, about 38 degrees Celsius or higher, about 105 I think Fahrenheit. Luckily they have sugarcane juice to rehydrate you before the climb. Funny thing is, we didn't know it was a huge climb up this hill, and I guess we didn't do our research or watch enough YouTube videos, but we started on the climb and didn't really appreciate how far it was. Check out these guys coming down with their sedan chairs. Now that's the way to do it, in style. The climb to the top took us about 40 minutes, and it's exhausting in the heat. This little guy agrees. This is a very popular tourist destination for both Mumbaikars and foreign visitors, so the caves get reasonably crowded. There are a number of different temple complexes here. They're all carved out of the solid rock though, so this was solid stone and everything here was carved out of it, which is pretty impressive in my view. The monkeys here are extremely wily. I can't stress how hot it is. It's over 40 degrees Celsius. But these guys have a whole game sorted out. They just sneak up on tourists and grab the water bottles out of their hands. So bring extra water. We visited a couple of these complexes. They're very impressive, all hewn out of the solid rock, with all these little side chambers off to the side. So many tourists had their water bottles stolen by these monkeys. It was pretty funny to watch. We spent a couple of hours up on top of the hill, and then it's time to make the long trek down. We didn't take a sedan car, but it wasn't nearly as strenuous going down, of course. After spending an hour coming over on the boat, another hour or so climbing the hill, a couple of hours up there, we're pretty exhausted, so we're going to take the train back. There's this stinky little mini train, and we'll just jump on it if this cow gets out of the way. I honestly forget whether there was any charge for the railway. If there is a charge, be assured that there's only be a couple of rupees. The train just spends all day shuttling back and forth between the port and the station at the bottom of the hill. So as soon as it pulls up, we're off again. This guy just jumped on the moving train with his kid. I mean, we weren't going fast or anything, but it seemed a little dangerous to me. More bedlam as we pull up at the port, but all good fun. There's a huge crowd waiting to get on the train. It's pretty easy to walk, so I don't know why they wait so long. So that's our day trip out to Elephanta Caves. Don't underestimate the heat. In addition to dehydration, I blew up the battery on one of my cameras due to the heat, and the other one stopped working. So the heat really is pretty tremendous. Anyway, please like and subscribe if you want to be informed of upcoming content. Thank you very much.